Welcome back to another video. My name is Nat, and in this video, I'm going to share with you some basic principles of manifestation and give you 4 tips to inspire you to become a better manifester. Yes, we're using this term now. Start by debunking certain myths about manifestation first. You may have heard of the law of attraction and tried certain things contained in that whole paradigm, gone through the steps, done your affirmations, your vision boards, your visualizations, and all the positive focus and stuff, but nothing happened. And you're wondering what you're doing wrong. You might be feeling even more disappointed than before, more like a victim of the outside circumstances or the outside reality. Now, the first thing you need to realize is that in the multidimensional universe we're living, we don't manifest from the thoughts we think and the words we speak. Sure, words and thoughts do create reality, but all the words you speak and all your thoughts, whatever you think, is going to be negated if you don't get rid of your subconscious programming first. That's where we manifest from. That's what's running the outside reality. That's what's running the reality that you are attracting, the subconscious mind. Think of the subconscious mind as this huge computer server, right? That stores whatever happened to you in childhood, mainly from the ages of 0 to 7, and turns it into basic programs that are running in there as the operating system of your consciousness, and by extension, your outside life. These programs, which are essentially your social conditioning, what you picked up from your parents, teachers, peers, and countless other stimuli, manage all of the software and the hardware of your mind, your consciousness. Most of the time, there are several of these different computer programs running at the same time, and they control how you perceive things, how you respond, how you react, how you encode the messages that are coming in from the outside world. So, whatever programming exists in our subconscious, that's what you're projecting into the universe. And what you're projecting is at the same time being mirrored back to you in the form of manifestation. For example, if a program of lack is looping as your operating system, which you may have picked up from your parents that were always in a state of not having enough money or abundance, that's what you're going to project, and that's what's going to be reflected back to you if you were programmed that way. If, for example, you're running in a program of low self-worth because your views and opinions were constantly being invalidated as a child, you're going to project that into the world and draw to you situations that reflect that. Situations where you are not in your pure, highest worth. What all this means is that if something unwanted happens to you, it doesn't mean that you haven't been doing enough affirmations. The universe is always on your side, and what it's doing is bringing up issues that you need to work on in order to enhance your magnetism and draw what you desire into your actual physical field. Does this make sense? So, having laid down that basis, what can you actually do to become an elite manifester? Number 1. Reprogram the subconscious mind. Reprogram the subconscious beliefs that keep you from being a complete match to what you're wishing to manifest. For example, I strongly believe that there are subconscious blocks to lacking abundance, to unexplained infertility, to not being able to manifest the exact partner you are desiring, and so on. What your subconscious operating system is saying is that you are not worthy of those things. Or another vibrationally similar story. The way to reprogram our subconscious is from a theta state of mind. The theta state is a state of very deep relaxation where the brain waves are slowed down to a frequency of about 4 to 7 cycles per second. If you want to compare, the beta state, which is the fully alert state, operates at a frequency of 14 to 28 cycles per second. Theta, which is the domain of the subconscious, is also a very healthy, beneficial state of the mind, but I won't get into the benefits of theta in this video. The takeaway for our topic today is you want to go to these levels of the mind in order to start creating new neural pathways in order to make your subconscious programming align with what you were wanting to manifest. There are a lot of ways to access these levels of the mind, and the most obvious is, of course, meditation. But if you need to target specific reprogramming, you can check back here. I'm going to be giving you a targeted meditation for self-worth, which in my opinion is at the root of all major manifesting blocks that us humans have. Even if on a conscious level you don't think you have issues of self-worth, if you have any trouble at all manifesting, or if the universe is showing up for you in challenging situations, chances are you have subconscious programming that is related to self-worth. Number 2, there are very auspicious, conducive to manifestation moments when you can actually think about what you're wanting to manifest. These key periods of the day are right before you go to sleep at night and right after you wake up. Right before you fall asleep, you're transitioning from alpha beta to theta, where your subconscious is really receptive. And as soon as you wake up, you're still in the theta, you're still in a deeper level of the mind. So this is very, very conducive to calling in the things that you are desiring. Now, this is key. In those conducive moments, the way you're going to think about what you're wanting to bring in is you are going to embody the qualities of the person you will be when you actually have those things. Don't go, I really, really want that. This will only hammer in the fact that you don't actually have it. Instead, feel the way you would feel if you actually did have it. Emphasis is on feeling. We feel from the heart space right here. So focus on your heart, right? Feel content, feel deliriously happy, fulfilled, or any other feeling you think you might feel if you have the exact thing you were desiring. This is actually the way I manifested my current job years ago, without having a clue about manifestation, may I add, or any of these things. It was just an intuitive thing. So when I finished university, I started working this teaching job, which didn't quite align with what I felt I wanted to do. So what I intuitively started doing, without being familiar with any of these concepts I know today, was right before I went to bed, I would start daydreaming and imagining that I already had the exact job that I wanted. My terms were, I wanted it to be high paying, I wanted it to include a lot of travel, I wanted it to be a high profile position, and I wanted to be able to use my writing skills because I still love writing. So I actually used to imagine getting in my car in the morning and driving to my office. I used to feel happy about the clothes I would wear. I even used to imagine the route to my office. I remember imagining that I'm in my car and I'm singing all the way to work. The actual details, of course, were unclear to me, but the basic energetic concepts that I had laid down were there, right? And I used to feel such joy and contentment in those moments before sleep. The make-believe felt really, really good. It felt like I already had the job. So what happened was that I manifested the exact job that I wanted, with all my key energetic terms that I mentioned that might as well have been designed for me. The truth of the matter is, I designed it, I created it, and then it manifested in what we think of as the outside reality, because that's what happens. You create it, create the concept of it, and then if you're a vibrational match to it, it will manifest. Number 3, feel deeply grateful for where you are right now. And the way to do that is to completely surrender to what is, to the present moment, no matter what is happening. I know that sounds hard, especially if challenges are coming your way, but however chaotic the outside situation is, at least take a few moments each day. Put your attention into your hands, into your feet. That will help you calm down your mind. It will ground you. And come back into your body, into your heart, and stay there for a bit. Feel content in this moment where you are in your body. This little exercise, it will help you raise your vibration. It will increase your magnetism. The present moment is, after all you ever need to be in. You know why? There is nothing else. Past and future are just concepts when you're fully in the present moment. And when you're fully in the present moment, and if the past and the future do not exist, you don't need anything else. You don't need any concepts. You just need the beingness of what you're experiencing right now. Get it? Very important. Do it. Number 4, get clear on what you want by tuning in to your authenticity. But in doing that, leave the details to the universe. The universe will give you everything faster if it's coming from the authentic wants of your soul's blueprint. Whatever feels authentic to you is meant for you. Remember this. Therefore, it's already yours, and all you have to do is get out of your own way and receive it. This means don't try to prescribe how or when things should manifest. Just get clear on what you're calling into your physical field. Hold that vibrational frequency, right? And then let the external reality align itself to that frequency. That's what's going to happen. I hope all this is clear. I will be giving you more tips on manifestation in my videos. It's a topic that I'm very interested in. I've done a lot of research. I tried out different things, so watch out for more of this content. To recap, we talked about reprogramming your subconscious and unblocking all the blocks you have there and getting in your worth. Second, we talked about the key moments to think about your manifestation, which is before you go to sleep at night and right when you wake up in the morning. The third one is to totally surrender and feel gratitude for the present moment. And the fourth is getting clear on what you need by tuning in into your authentic soul needs based on your soul's purpose. This is it for this video, guys. Don't forget to hit like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the little notification bell thingy on the right if you want access to more content like this. And I'm gonna leave you, as always, by sending out all my love. May all of you be happy. May all of you be